Hey, future and current car dealers, thinking about getting your dealer license? Or maybe it's time to renew your bond? Well, you can't skip this step. Today we're breaking down everything you need to know about motor vehicle dealer bonds, also called auto dealer bonds, used car dealer bonds. Basically, if you're a dealer, you need this. But why do you need one? How much does it cost? And most importantly, where do you get the best deal fast? Stick around and I'll show you exactly how to save money, time, and avoid major headaches when getting your dealer bond. Let's talk money. How much will a dealer bond set you back? Good news, it's not as expensive as you might think. The actual amount you pay for a dealer bond, the premium, is a fraction of the total bond amount. Think of it like renting an apartment. You put down a security deposit, the bond amount, but you only pay a portion of it up front, the premium. Now, just like renting an apartment in New York City versus, say, rural Montana, the cost of a dealer bond can vary. It depends on a few key factors. First up, the required bond amount in your state, because apparently protecting consumers from shady car dealers in Florida is a $25,000 issue, while in Utah, it's a $75,000 problem. And don't even get me started on Texas, they've got their own $50,000 thing going on. Next, your credit score plays a big role. Think of it like this. The surety company providing the bond is essentially vouching for you. And just like a bank deciding whether to give you a loan, they're going to charge you more if they think you're a risky bet. So, if your credit score looks like it was attacked by a swarm of locusts, expect to pay a higher premium. Finally, the bond term also affects the price. If you opt for a multi-year bond, you can often lock in some sweet savings. It's like buying in bulk, but instead of toilet paper, it's financial protection. And who doesn't love a good deal on financial protection? And don't worry, you won't pay the full bond amount up front. Depending on your credit and the bond term, you could pay as little as $100 or up to 10% of the total bond amount. That's right. For the price of a decent dinner, you can secure your dealership and sleep soundly at night knowing your customers will be protected. So, you're probably thinking, alright, you've convinced me. This whole dealer bond thing seems like a necessary evil. But what exactly am I getting for my hard-earned cash? Well, that's a great question. Let me explain. A dealer bond is essentially a safety net for your customers. It protects them from a rogues gallery of shady dealer practices. Think of it as a financial chastity belt for your business, preventing you from engaging in any funny business. First and foremost, it covers things like failing to properly disclose title brands when selling a vehicle. You know, those little details like previously submerged in a lake or used to be owned by a pack of rabid raccoons. These are things your customers might want to know. Then, there's the classic blunder of not paying an auction after winning a bid. Look, I get it. Bidding can be exhilarating. It's easy to get caught up in the moment and accidentally agree to buy a 1987 Yugo for $10,000. But guess what? Costly mistakes come with costly consequences. Another common bond claim is the cardinal sin of failing to register or title vehicles after a sale. This is like forgetting your anniversary, but instead of sleeping on the couch, you're facing the wrath of the DMV and a whole lot of angry customers. Now let's say a customer files a claim against your bond. Maybe you genuinely messed up, or maybe you've got a customer who's just trying to pull a fast one. Either way, the surety company will investigate the claim, and if it turns out you've been naughty, they'll pay out the money to the customer. But here's the kicker. You, my friend, still have to reimburse the surety company. That's right, the bond isn't a get-out-of-jail-free card. It's more like a borrow money from your rich uncle who never lets you forget it card. So yeah, don't mess up. Alright, my eager entrepreneurs, we've arrived at the moment you've all been waiting for, the climax of our dealer bond saga. The part where I tell you exactly where to get your grubby little mitts on the best possible bond without wanting to tear your hair out. Now you could do things the hard way. You could spend countless hours scouring the internet, wading through a swamp of jargon and fine print. You could call up a dozen different brokers, only to be put on hold and subjected to the same elevator music on repeat until you lose your will to live. You could endure endless rounds of paperwork, feeling like you're applying for a PhD in bureaucracy. Or you could do things the smart way, the easy way, the way that won't make you want to launch your laptop out the window and move to a yurt in the wilderness. You could go to All American Bonds and Insurance. That's right, folks. These guys are the Navy SEALs of dealer bonds. They're the Beyoncé of surety solutions. They're the, well, you get the picture. They're the best there is, plain and simple. But wait, there's more. They do it quicker than anyone else. We're talking lightning-fast approvals with expert service, the whole 9 yards. It's like ordering a pizza, but instead of a greasy slice of pepperoni, you're getting financial security and peace of mind. But it gets even better. All American Bonds and Insurance don't just offer speed and efficiency, they also have the best prices around. They'll work with you to find the most affordable bond for your specific needs, so you can keep more money in your pocket where it belongs. And if that's not enough, they also have a team of expert advisors who can answer all your questions and guide you through the entire process. They'll hold your hand, metaphorically of course, and make sure you get the right bond without any unnecessary stress. So, there you have it, the A to Z of motor vehicle dealer bonds laid out for you in all its glory. We've laughed, we've cried, we've questioned the sanity of it all. But most importantly, we've emerged from this experience armed with the knowledge and tools to conquer the world of dealer bonds. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button with the enthusiasm of a toddler who just discovered they can make fart noises with their armpit. And while you're at it, why not subscribe to our channel for more riveting content on the thrilling world of car-related stuff? And don't forget to go to All American Bonds and Insurance's website, quickerbonds.com, to save money on your dealer bond. The link is in our bio.